Thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome back, friends. The courtroom held its breath as I entered, a ghost they thought they'd buried. In the front row, my parents, Victor and Evelyn Marwood, wore masks of pure disdain. A smirk played on Evelyn's lips. Victor's eyes were heavy with disappointment. They had spent years branding me, Cassandra, as their failure. Today, I would rewrite their story. My boots clicked on the marble, a steady beat against the chaos in my chest. The judge's pen froze. The room stilled. I carried a leather binder, heavy with a decade of secrets. My parents' smug glances wavered as I met their stare, long enough to see their certainty crack. They thought I was here to beg. They were wrong. The soft thud of the binder on the table echoed like a gavel. Evelyn's smirk vanished. Victor's jaw tightened. They assumed I was defending my name. They didn't know they were the ones on trial. "Shall we begin?" My voice was steady stone. Evelyn's eyes widened. Victor looked away. The room waited. The Marwoods were Portland's untouchable elite, but behind their polished veneer, lies festered. I had once been their shadow, even pouring my life savings of $35,000 into saving Marwood properties during a crisis, believing loyalty would bind us. I was naive. When profits returned, they fired me for financial misconduct. The real crime? I had seen too much. That night, Evelyn's voice had cut like a blade. "You are meant to serve, not lead." I left with a single file of evidence and a vow. For years, I vanished. Then, a package arrived with no sender, just my name in my grandfather's hand. Inside was his true will, nomming me as his heir, not my brother Julian. The official will was a lie. My grandfather's old accountant, Daniel Holt, confirmed it. "They threatened me to stay quiet," he grumbled. In a riverside diner, he handed me a flash drive. On it, my grandfather's frail voice. "Victor and Evelyn forced me to alter the will. I kept the original for Cassandra." They hadn't just stolen my inheritance. They had erased my grandfather's truth. But they had underestimated me. I found their former aide, Mrs. Clara, who witnessed the forgery and agreed to testify. When my apartment was ransacked, a note was left in my grandfather's script. "Strength is earned, not given." It was all the reminder I needed. The Marwoods summoned me to their estate. "Sign this and we're done," Victor said, sliding a waiver across the table. Julian smirked. "She doesn't need to carry Dad's secrets anymore, right?" My hidden recorder caught every word. "I know you made Grandfather's lawyer vanish," I said and walked out. Later, Daniel sent me a recording of Victor trying to bribe him. "Protect the family name. You'll be paid." We had them. The trial was a media storm. I walked in all black, heels sharp as truth. The recordings played. Julian's voice, "Dad handled that lawyer, right?" Evelyn screamed, "It's fake." Then Victor's bribe offer filled the room. The judge's voice was ice. "The original will is valid. Cassandra Marwood inherits Marwood properties. The defendants face federal charges." Evelyn sobbed. Victor stared broken. Outside, reporters swarmed. "Revenge, Miss Marwood." I paused. Justice speaks softly. That evening at Mount Hood, I burned my grandfather's letter, watching the ashes drift over the lake. A year later, I founded the Marwood Trust for Ethical Leadership. Now, in my classroom, sunlight catches the chalkboard. The quiet isn't empty anymore. It's peace, hard-won and fully mine.
Thanks for watching PastQuest. If you enjoyed the journey into history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories from the past. See you in the next quest.